Hi, my name is Alia. I'm 18. I live in Brooklyn, and I'll be hosting today's Sad Girls Club Poetry Slam.
I was introduced to Elise by my friend Brianna. She's a friend of a friend, and it was really casual. She was just like, "Hey, my friend Elise is having this Sad Girls Club event tonight at the Wing. Like, do you want to come?" And I'm like, "Sure." And it ended up being, I didn't know what to expect, but it ended up being kind of like this group catharsis amongst women, just like talking about their lives and their experiences, and I walked out with like 10 new friends that I'm still connected to on the internet.
Women of color aren't really taken seriously or as a priority, and it's one thing to acknowledge that problem, and it's one thing to do something about that problem. Sad Girls Club is doing something about that problem.
And people don't really talk about that feeling of being lost within like yourself, because mental health is just such a concept and a reality that we don't really understand completely. And I feel like in order to understand it, you really need to have these conversations. And having conversations and creating this community is one of those important things.
You know, when you're out in the universe by yourself, you start feeling things to an extent that you didn't before when you were a teenager, had like the safety of your family or your school or whatever.
Music made it so whenever I did go through something, I could let it out. So that's a problem, I made a song, it's over, and move on. Instead of it building up, it was like I had a problem and I'd fix it.
It's really hard for me to tell another person how I'm feeling immediately. It kind of takes me a while to really understand what I'm feeling, and writing down how I feel or what I feel or what has happened to me in an event really does help me kind of formulate and project kind of in a way that's healthy for me.
And then I started realizing that a big part of poetry for me was kind of like sharing the weight of my emotions and my mind.
I do spoken word not to just like ruminate out loud or wanting to just project my thoughts to other people. It's mostly because I want to connect with everyone in the room. Because no matter who you are, what background, like how old you are, like where you're from, things like that, you have probably had very similar experiences in the emotional sense. I go up there, I tell you about my experiences as a woman from St. Louis, like with immigrant parents, but you could be someone completely different from me and actually have had certain emotions that I just let out